Hello everyone. For today's video, we will again solve problems involving oblique triangles. So right here we have a map on the Battle Royale wherein a player is using that to find his location. So right here, a player is facing a direction going to the countdown location on the map. So right here, he is facing at the countdown location on the map, which is 864 kilometers away from the location of the player. And the zone is actually shrinking. So he needs to face the location on the farm for about 98 degrees. Okay, so if the farm is 1,230 kilometers away from the countdown, how far is the player from his location to the farm? So right here we have a question mark to locate the unknown, and let us put some labels in there. So this is the unknown, which is A. We also have a given angle right there. So opposite of A is angle A. So this is angle B, and then that is angle C. Of course, opposite of B is side B, and then opposite of C is side C. So we're actually concerned in solving for side A, since we have here a pair of an angle and its opposite side. Therefore, in our solution, we can actually use the law of sines. So we'll be using law of sines in here. So we are given two sides and an angle, which is an ambiguous case. But since that is angle B is an obtuse angle and its opposite side B is greater than side C, then there exists one solution for this. So in our law of sines, we're actually concerned in solving the length of the player's location to the farm. So that is labeled as A. Okay, so we can't solve for A right away. Right here, we cannot solve for A in an instant because we don't know the value of angle A. So with that, since we are given side C, so we will first solve for angle C by this of law of sines. This is sine C all over side C. The given pair of angle B and side B, so that is sine angle B all over side B. Of course, our goal is to solve for angle C, so this will be retained as sine C over the given value of lowercase c, which is 864 kilometers. And then we have angle B, which is 98 degrees. So that is sine 98 degrees all over side B, which is 1,230 kilometers. And by multiplying both sides by 864, this will actually cancel out. And we are left with sine of angle C on the left. So this is sine 98 degrees over 1230 times 864. But as you can see, our goal is to solve for angle C. Therefore, we must take the inverse of sine, so that will be sine inverse times 98 degrees over 1230 times 864. So by the use of a calculator solving for angle C, we have sine of the fraction sine 98 degrees over 1230 times 864. So we're able to solve for angle C, and we'll just round this off to the nearest hundreds. So angle C will measure 44.08 degrees. So angle C right here will become 44.08 degrees. Okay, so Right there, we can now actually solve for the unknown, which is A, side A. But before that, we must first solve for angle A. Okay, so as we know, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. And we already know the value of angle B and angle C. Then we can now subtract that to find the value of angle A. So angle B is 98 degrees minus the value of angle C, which is 44.08 degrees. 180 minus 98 degrees minus 44.08 will be 37.92 degrees. A is approximately 37.92 degrees. Okay, so A will be equal to 37.92 degrees. Okay, so we already know the value of angle A. Then we can now solve for the unknown, which is side A, by the use of the formula for the law of sines, that is by the ratio A over sine of angle A is equal to B over sine of angle B. So A is unknown, so this is our final solution. Sine of angle A is 37.92 degrees, and that will be equal to side B, which is 1230, and sine of angle B, which is 98 degrees. So we have here sine of 98 degrees. Since we're solving for A by multiplying both sides by sine 37.92, A will be isolated. So that will be 1230 over sine 98 degrees times sine 37.92. Okay, so let us solve that by the use of a calculator. 1230, so that's actually a fraction. 1230 over sine 98 degrees times sine 37.92 degrees. That is sine 37.92 degrees. Okay, so in our final answer, rounding this off to the nearest hundreds, that is 763.34. So A is 763.34. Since the unit of measure is kilometers, then we can therefore say that the distance between player 1 and player 3 is 763.34 kilometers. Okay, so A here is 763.34 kilometers. Okay, so that will be our final answer. Thanks so much for watching, and see you on the next videos.